Right, tonight could be a very interesting night. Let's start. Let's just double check that I have audio. Let's do an audio test. Let's get some audio. Is there any audio on this one? Let's have a look. Not going to be an audio. Okay, well that's fine. I've got an audience, so that doesn't matter. I'm sure we're good. So I'm going to start, as if we can play this later on. You can see this later on. Obviously, if you've been following me, I said panic at the weekend, there's going to be a massive crash. I got a little bit distracted by Joe Rogan, and he may have been talking about a crypto crash. May not have been, I've not known him to be anything about crypto, but you never know. He was certainly about the vaccine, not the vaccine, the CV and the medicines you can use. But nevertheless, this is Lobster 80. On the anniversary of the deal made with Brito, a green light, fireball, illuminates the sky over Brittany, France. And I had seen these dates before, and I just never quite clicked. I've seen so many decodes about different things, but it never quite clicked until, well, this is the fact. Tomorrow is the 7th of September, which is the middle day of 3 of a celebration called, I'm going to probably butcher this, but Rosh Hashanah. That'll do. This year it's between the 6th, so today, still just about in UK. 5 hours behind in New York. You're about, what, 7 p.m.? 6 p.m., something like that. It's 23:17 here in the UK. We are fast approaching the 7th of September. Back in 2012, the same religious festival was the 16th to the 18th of September. Guess what happened? Right bang in the middle of this of these dates, the 17th of September, XRP was created by the 3 chaps: Arthur Brito, if he exists, David Schwartz, and the other chap whose name escapes me right this second, who's went off to make XLM. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. And we are seeing a pump. We are seeing some pumpage. Gotta pump it up. Gotta pump it up. So yeah, that's strange. Not strange. Wonderful. So I I did take out a load of money at the weekend to decide and wait for a big dip, and it didn't happen. I was misled. And I FOMO'd back in before, well, a reasonable time this evening. So we are here. We're waiting to see what happens. Interestingly, to go with that, if I go to my other tweety, where's he gone? That was pretty cool. Lightning hitting the same spot 11 times somewhere in the world today. Where have you gone, BitBoy? I did post you. You ain't here. BitBoy. There he is. Right, okay. Let's check out the sound.
When we finally get the key action from the SEC lawsuit settled.
Look at that. Look at the acceleration.
Sorry,
when we finally get the SEC.
Line, you know what I mean? But what we're going
Let's try it again. This was interesting.
And then later on, when we finally get the key action from the SEC lawsuit settled.
Key action.
Sorry, sometimes you got to get to the front of the line, you know what I mean? But
front of the line. Number 1? Number 1. Is he saying top of the charts? 1 coin to rule them all? Maybe. Let's another check and see what you think. I don't even know if I've got anybody listening right now. Where is my YouTube channel and how do I get there? Let's have a look. Is there anybody here? No idea. How do you find out if you... Well, you can see I don't do live streams very often. Oh, yeah, here we go. We've got 1 person watching. Probably me. Well, here we go. Cool. It's fine. You can watch it later. I just thought I'd have a bit of fun. 1 person watching. Shush, 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 shush. Right, that's me. Okay, well, this is a bit of fun. So, going back to Twitter. Yeah, I find that really interesting. I'm going to play it one more time. This was interesting.
And then later on, when we finally get the key action from the SEC lawsuit settled.
later on, when we finally, later on, I'd probably have to listen to that later on. Do you mean like in a few hours? Second. That is random, right?
Sometimes you got to get to the front of the line, you know what I mean?
Front of the line. Well, he's saying XRP is going to get to the front of the line there. Very interesting. Very interesting. So let's see what else we got here. We have Rhea Rose. November the 5th. She got some good posts earlier in the day. She was adamant that something would happen today. Here it is. All right. So let's dig deep into the month of September and explain the significance of the Jewish holidays, and it may shed some light on what's going to happen. So September the 6th today. So this is what she's highlighted. Rosh Hashanah. She's obviously said it's the Feast of Trumpets. She's given some reasons there. I don't know if she's made the connection with the XRP being created. And even though I'd seen that date previously in terms of when it was created, I hadn't actually connected it either as to when that same period would be now. But so I did see, if I can find the tweet, somebody else did. That's the important thing. And that's why I'm here doing this. Let me see if I can find it. So we taken back to this one. Art of the information. Well, yeah, this is obviously a very cool. You've seen this all before. Looks like the stellar sign, ironically, not XRP. It's called number 10. Get ready for a world currency. So that would be interesting to see how that plays out. So many interesting people on Twitter. It's unreal. Let me find the actual tweet I was looking for. Somehow, Luminary. No. Who knows? Here we go. Yeah, I just scrolled down. So, yeah, on the anniversary, we've seen that already. You got Altar of Ego. He said that Arthur Brito, i.e. Brito, is of Latin origin, is used mainly in English, meaning one from Brittany, northern France. The Templars established themselves in the Duchy of Brittany in the second quarter of the 12th century. Pseudo, I missed that guy. Do you understand? Guys, do you understand? Where are you, Extravod? Come back. We miss you. So, this was the agreement way back when. It's a little bit fuzzy, but September the 17th, 2020, agreement with Arthur Brito, Chris Larson, that's it, and Jed McCaleb. Oh, it wasn't Schwartzy. Why did I think Schwartz is in that? It's because Schwartz is Arthur Brito, isn't he? He absolutely is AB. But anyway, Chris Larson, Jed McCaleb, and Arthur Brito. Because if you are going to build Bitcoin, you need to be anonymous. If you are going to build XRP and be the same person who built Bitcoin, you're going to need to be anonymous. If you're that good, excuse me, you're going to want to be anonymous. If you're a bearable guy, you're going to want to be anonymous. So, yes, the anonymous one, who's clearly the smartest one of them all, isn't listed anywhere. And I can't believe that our friend David Schwartz was not the creator, the founder of Ripple and XRP. Agreed 1, J1, M13. If this matters, I don't know. C3, L12, A1, B2. So that's 12. 3, 1, 2, 6. 1 and a 1, 3. 1, 1, 3, 5, and a 1. 1, 5, 6, 3. If you add them up, whether that makes any difference, I don't know. So interesting. If you're watching this back and you noticed something that I'm talking about, please give me a comment. Let me know if I'm talking rubbish or if there's something in it I missed, didn't see it. Let's see. Disclose.tv. What time did they put that on there? So that's 9 p.m. my time. I don't know if these guys are in the club or whether they've got any relevance, but it is strange to see them post this at this particular time. Brittany as well. Interesting. I mean, to be honest, actually, come on. There couldn't be a more obvious, clear sign, Brittany, Brito, than a green light for XRP. XRP has the green light, right? Exactly. So let's go back to this tweet, see what other wonderful things we can find. So we've got Genie, he posted that. Let's see if I can get back. Yeah, this is somebody highlighting Rosh Hashanah in 2012. And that's all we got. Okay. Very interesting. I mean, are we talking reset? Are we talking reset? Mr. Question. Where's that tweet? Let me look up this guy. Yabasta369. Yabasta369. Let's look him up. Yeah. Underscore. Basta. 369. Let's see if we can find you. There he is. Metatron. I'm not following you. But here it is. This is the one I just saw. Pin tweet. Agreement with Arthur Brito was signed on the 17th of September. Which was September as being 9. Date 17. Add it up. It's 8. Year 5. Wow. That is the best one yet. You know what? I've seen this before. And it didn't occur to me how awesome and relevant that was. But it wasn't until I learned about the Hebrew calendar and the Shemitah and all these other things that clearly are of relevance, did I start to really understand what was about to happen. So we've got a 985, so a 589 is just simply, well, if we crack it down to tomorrow's date being 7/9/21, well, the 21 still exists in the 5. The 8 is shy, and the 9 is still relevant. So we've got the 5, we've got the 8, and the 9 would more likely be, if you're going to reverse it, the last day of Rosh Hashanah, if you want 589 on this principle. So it wouldn't be tomorrow, it would be the 8th. If something like a reset were going to happen. May, September shone like gold in December. Never quite understood that, but I would suppose gold in December. I'm not even going to bother giving my own views on it. So many people have got different views on it, and I ain't one of them. Okay, that's interesting. No more loops. What's this then? Go back to the roots. Simply one. Ah, okay, this is Mr. Loop, whoever he is. Whether he's a Mr. Pool looky-likey or actually somebody useful. But no more divisions. Stop dividing. Go back to the roots. Simply one number. Oh, look, 8. Oh, there it is, the 8th of September. Yeah? What do you reckon? Posted on 44 equals 8. 9. He's saying 8th of the 9th, isn't he? Okay, that's interesting. Brilliant. Let's just keep having a look. It's full of interesting stuff, isn't it? Keep your final countdown. Ah, that reminds me. I need to look at the bearable guy. Show you the final countdown for that. But this is I hear the strings of life. That's too cryptic for me. I will move on. Oh, has he got a YouTube? Okay, that could be something we'll look at very quickly. Let's have a look. Okay. We'll play that in the background. Maybe. Is there anything else going on here that's relevant? I don't know who she is. Cyberport. No, well, I'm going to move on. He's obviously very interesting, very cool. I've got to show you a couple of things I stumbled across myself today. Not myself, other people stumbled across them, but nevertheless. So, we have interesting. So, CZ Riddles 00. He's done a damn good job. I think he gets as much criticism as Bubba Tugs from what I can see, but, you know, he's clearly trying. He's clearly trying. From open to close, just like this post. So CZ Binance, and we know he's in the club as well. Yeah, he is. So on the 6th of the 9th, 6th of the 9th? Okay. Obviously doing it UK style. 6th of the 9th, 2021 at 2019. He said, when people are forced to use currencies of an unlimited supply and can be printed arbitrarily by a small group of people, they don't complain. When they're forced to use a currency of limited supply, it can't be printed arbitrarily, and they complain. Still early days. Lol. Not very much longer. 4 minutes longer. He replies exactly the same thing, just without still early days. So is he showing like a period of 4 days, 4 weeks, or something, perhaps? But it's pretty much discussing XRP there. So I found that interesting. The lightning was cool. We won't go into conspiracy theories about Big Ben, but it is about the clock and about time. And it's interesting there. If you want to look into the history of when Big Ben stops and pauses, it's had a few mishaps over the years. There's a few interesting things in there. Oh, life without extra VOD. Damn right. That is exactly how I feel. This is very distracting. Thank you, and see you later. Let's put it down there, really quiet. Yeah, that's fine. Bit of background noise. So Dan Penner said today, Black Swan event is even closer than you think. Don't listen at your own peril. And you don't own enough Bitfuck, even on margin, to save yourselves. Lol. Watch. And that just refers back to his previous video of...
I'm announcing today, I'm putting my ass on the line.
Ass on the line.
I'm telling you, there is a Black Swan event coming.
That'll do. Yeah, that was a couple of months, 5th of July, okay? I think most of us have seen that by now, but if you haven't, well, there you go. That's Dan Penner. He is a $1 trillion man. I doubt he's got $1 trillion, but he clearly wants to be. But he's obviously quite a successful man. To have 300,000 tweets and how many followers? 40,000? Yeah. That's nothing these days, is it? I've got 200 or so. Okay, cool. I've always seen that 14 is a very, very, very relevant number. And my phone is trying to listen to me. Stop that. Bearable Guy picture, if you can think of it in your head, the calendar. The little heart is on the 14th of July. 14th of July is the 45th day of the year. So 14 and 45 are rather connected. So I did have a few ideas. 45 days after September the 7th, i.e. being a new year. Could that be 22nd? Well, it is. It does fall to the 22nd of October, which is interestingly on Bubba's timeline. So that could be quite a significant date if the date tomorrow or the 8th isn't quite as incredible as we expect it to be. But nevertheless, I think that could be. I think it's quite symbolic. You know, you've got the Gregorian calendar, which is, you know, starts obviously 1st of January, and obviously got the Hebrew calendar, which starts tomorrow, 7th of September. We are already in week 36, so that started today, which is quite a powerful week. You know, 3, 6, and 9, very powerful. Talked about that before and how powerful those numbers are. So I wonder if we're going to see a real big price boom on the 8th. You're still distracting. That's enough. All right, thank you. So I wonder if we're going to see a really big price boom. And then maybe some, I don't know what. I don't know, what do you think? I was expecting something around 911. I'm not going to lie, and 913, and I'll go show you that. I was expecting something, but we'll find out after the 8th what on earth is going to happen. But if the biggest date of all doesn't happen on the 8th, then could we see 45 days after the Hebrew New Year, from the 7th of September to the 22nd of October? Maybe. Or 14 days, if it's just as simple as that, 14th of September, or the 21st of September. I don't know. I'm just trying to think how they're thinking. However, Blockchain Backer, he said twice in two of his videos now. One on his live stream, I think it was, and the other one was in a video probably a couple of weeks ago. He said, "I'm going on holiday. Hey, what's going on? I'm going on holiday, 9th to the 23rd of October." And I'm like, why are you telling me this? Like, this is weeks ago. I was thinking, I don't really mind when you go on holiday, but why are you telling me this? So it bugged me. It bugged me for a while, and I thought, you know what? How many days between? First of all, I thought, what were the days? Go on, tell me. Tell me what the days are. 9th to 23rd. 14 days. That magic 14 again. He's going away for 14 days. So that's interesting. And he told us that again on the 1st of September. 1st of September takes us to the 14th of September. So he gave us that warning. He gave us that reset warning as well. I might try and find that again. But that was interesting. But also another 14, all right, was this one. Suddenly occurred to me to look at Joel Katz's number of meat. I was just like, something bugs me. Like, it's been bugging me for a long time. I know you're trying to tell us to get cold storage. All right, I'm pretty satisfied with that, because everything is a double meaning with him. So we've got regulation, right? We've got regulations are coming clearly. The wolf is, quite a spiritual animal, a very powerful one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not sure if these knobs. I'm not going to bother counting the knobs, but I did count the meat. Okay, gotta know where your meat is, right? There's 31 pieces of meat. Let me do it again, just in case I'm wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I bet I've counted this wrong, haven't I? Live. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. He counted it wrong. I couldn't see it on a small screen. That's why I'm blaming it on that. I was counting on a small screen. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I counted these as 3. That's why. But looking on a bigger screen, that looks like 1 sideways. 30 days. Okay. 30 days. Well, that's even more interesting. I counted 31 puddings as well, but I don't know if I was just putting my leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Possibly that one in there, but it's a bit hidden. We'll say 12. Let's say 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, okay, we got to a round number. I couldn't count on a small screen, and I thought it was 31 pieces of meat and desserts. And I decided that I thought, right, okay, you got 30, I thought 31, but let's say it's 30 now. You got 30 pieces of meat and desserts, but you had 45 that came to dinner. Where's the other meat? So if I readjust my thinking, I actually said, what did the remaining 14 eat, David? Well, look at the date he posted. He posted on August the 21st at 4:20 a.m. I don't know what time that would be where he is If it was UTC, that would be 320. And back in America, it'd be 11. Or New York, let's say New York, for example, it'd be 11:20. 11:20. 22. Interesting. Or 13. 11, yeah. 13, who knows. But anyway, so there's 15. So he's cooked for 45, but he's only got 30 meals. So if we add 21st of August, let's go to time and date. 21st of August 2021, and let's just add. Now I did add 14 days, right? I'll show you where you get for 14 days. You get 4th of September. Again, 14. Yeah, fine. 15 days, you get 5th of September. It looks like I can't calculate for toffee. I have no idea. Well, that's the 5th. That was interesting. Experiment. Didn't work. Never mind. Is it really? That is bizarre, isn't it? Clearly, when you're trying to figure things out, because I did another post, and I thought it was really relevant. I thought it landed on the 7th of the 9th, but it doesn't. There you go. Look, that's what decoding does. You don't get it right every time. So 11:20 probably had no relevance then. 30 pieces, 15 missing, only took us up to the 5th of September. Could that have been relevant? Did it start pumping then? Possibly did. Possibly did. Can we see? Let's have a look at the XRP chart. XRP with let's do against the dollar. Let's go and have a look, mate. Did it start pumping on the 5th? 5th was a nice little bottom, and I suppose it did. So David's meat, he was telling us this is at 8 a.m. It started pumping up all the way. Where is it right now? 141. Okay, that's interesting. We do have a pumperoonie from David. Just a few hours before. When does that peak? Yeah, the 3rd. Okay, so a day and a half later, we're at the bottom of that particular little area, and it starts pumping. At that time there, 8 a.m. I'm trying to zoom in, just out of curiosity. 7 a.m. And what time did he post? 4:20 a.m. But I think it was from the day before, based on his time zone. Could have been 3:20. Either way, that's interestingly close, isn't it? Very interesting close. Okay, well, maybe that would have been a clue, and maybe we would have never got it because we're lousy at decoding. But that's interesting. So, but nevertheless, was he saying get your stuff into cold storage by the 5th, or get your all in your pots, all in? Maybe he was saying all in. Get all in, like, because this looks like good meat, right? Any meat connoisseurs? Because I'm not particularly. I can see they look like ribs, but if there's any meat connoisseurs here, you can tell me exactly what kind of cut of meat that is. That would be very handy, because I keep following. I keep hearing about brisket. I keep seeing it get mentioned. Have we got any? No way. I actually got people chatting. Oh, there we go. Cool. Yo, hey, buddy. What's up, Jimto? Oh, we got here then. Good morning from Hong Kong. Look out for the cyan bright light. Your dream. 29th of August. Dwight. Hey, Dwight. Nice to see you, buddy. You predicted it 1 week before it happened. Nice one. I'll check out your post in a minute then. 5 + 8, 13, 9 September, 8 is the start of the market crash. Oh, you reckon? 5 days until 13 when the blackouts end. Oh wow, you reckon reset in terms of how I've discussed it would be then. Intéressant. I mean, I have been wondering if it's coming. 5 days until 13 when blackout. Okay, tag me in a post, buddy, and let's have a look. Let me see if I can find you on Twitter. That shouldn't be too difficult. Let's have a look for you, Dwight. So guys, you get the idea of that. Again, so Dwight's saying market crash, reset, which I've been saying all along. I'm trying to play it down a little bit tonight. I have made my concerns real. So, cold storage. The 8th. You reckon the 8th? Interesting. Well, let's see what we can find. Let's decode together. Let's get it working. Dwight, let's have a look. Have you tagged me in anything? Let's have a look. You know what I should do? I should kind of put this up on Twitter, right? Let's do it. How do we do that? Where's it gone? Yep, let's do it. Let's put this on Twitter, and then I'll find you, Dwight, and we'll have a little tweety. Oh, there we go. Let's get some XRP in there. Come on, just type. Okay, done. Dwight, let's find you. Are you Dwight? Dwight. There you are. Dwight Snoot. Right. What are you saying, brother? Follow the eye, bright cyan blue. Is there anything on this? It is. Yep. Follow the eye. Oh yes, look at that, the eye. It makes the eye, have the eye on the prize. Awesome, nice find, buddy. Very good. We are close, aren't we? Holy hell, we are close. Yeah. You know when you sort of like, you want to believe it, and then you're like, okay. Could we really be? Oh dear. Let's move away from that. Right, didn't post. 1973. Did you find, Dwight, loads of 9/11 warnings on this? Because this was the day where I flipped out. I was like, dude, like K11, and then T was like 9, something like that, and there was another 11, and they were just like, it was just constant 9/11s throughout the whole of this. You've added it up differently. Yeah, you have the 9. It's number 9 on the charts. 10, which would be a 1. You got another 1 there. It's just like 911, 911, 911. I felt that was very, very poignant. Now, let me see if I can get my chat on my phone so that I don't have to keep changing. It doesn't matter, does it? There we go. Let's have a look. Cool. Love your word. Hey, Crypto Crush, Kush, and Adrian. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for coming along. This is something different. But you know what? If tonight and tomorrow are going to be the days, then we can say we were part of the history of something very, very incredible. Guys, feel free to link me some links, some Twitter posts to have a look at, some YouTube videos. I don't mind. We'll have a look. I'm not gonna make this too long, but we can just go through anything and anything. But let's turn it off. Just get the live chat. There we go. I've got a live chat on my phone, so I can come off this. Okay, Dwight, hook me up some posts if there's anything else, guys. Link me in Twitter. Imagine trying this with force back. Yeah, I've seen the forced buyback for XRP idea. Yeah, it seems, well, I can't imagine that, not 4 figures, if we were to get 4 figures out of this stuff. But you never know. You never know. Just have a quick look through some of your posts. See if anything that jumps out. Ah, yeah, that's right. You've just, the eye there has just reminded me I wanted to show you guys something. Let me go back to my profile. Now there was something. Oh, that's very. Then the lightning strikes the clock tower. It's not striking a clock tower, but it certainly is having a good go there. Now let me find the post. Oh, this is hilarious. Jesus, the blue beam, the hologram projection, however it works, just like they did with some aeroplanes many years ago. Very interesting. Oh, you got
differentiation between store value and utility. Listen to this. Australia, Malaysia, Singapore, and South Africa are starting to test cross-border transactions together. That has Ripple written all over it. Some of y'all asking, XRP can't be $1 trillion or more in market cap. Why not? I'm not talking about a store of value. I'm talking about when central banks and countries and big companies and governments pool their money into XRP. They have to own it in order to interact with the new financial system for these cross-border payments. All the money flowing through it at all times. They're not in it to sell it. They're in it because they need it. That's why I stress ISO 20022 compliant tokens so much, because the banks are going to need it in order to interact with the new financial system. Once the phase 1 goes in, there's going to be a price floor. That money's never exiting. That's how you get high market caps, when all the money is flowing all day.
Indeed. And you know what? I think that means I've got a few things to look
All
at.
right.
No, it's fine. We don't need to hear you again. Did I retweet David's mountain? I didn't. Let me quickly look at David. Now, what we listened to what he just said there. Mr. Intuitive, I do like him. He's Mr. Charisma, isn't he? I need Joel. Now, what I found interesting, if we listen to what he's saying, the price floor is, where is it? Come on, Joel. You let me down. There it is. Now notice this, the best views of the volcano. Everybody's thinking, oh, it's going to crash. Well, actually, having seen Dwight, having seen yours, your post just a minute ago about the reset, which we know is impending. It's just a case of when. You've got a pretty tight timeline on it. But this also could be the reverse, because when XRP pumps, it will be relatively stable. Although that's not entirely stable, but it's certainly a lot more stable than that bit there. And that's what I've always thought of XRP. As soon as we get to where we need to go, there isn't going to be a lot of fluctuation, and the crypto market's going to change drastically. But just in this section here, I don't know if you can see. See if I can find a zoomed in one. But look, it looks like 9.8. I don't know if I can zoom in on Chrome. It's not gonna let me. No, it's not gonna let me. So I will see if I can find. I've got it on my WhatsApp, so yeah, but take my word for it. Right in that little bit there, and just do it yourself, do it on your phone in a bit. Right in there, it definitely looks like a 9 has been photoshopped in, and from this distance, it looks like an 8, but it doesn't look clearly like an 8 when you zoom in. But that would fit the narrative, 9.8, and then a big crash down. Good shout. Good shout, Dwight. Dwight says, not just the money, all the data, all the phone calls, all the web searches, purchases, government, business data, everything. Yeah, and I would add to that probably voting and a hell of a lot of other things. But voting would be a big thing, especially with the TRUMP fiasco that's going to happen this year, and it's got to happen at some point, hasn't it? that's definitely going to come out. That's all about voting, rigging systems. What are they going to need? They're going to need a blockchain. Everybody with individual IDs, so you can never be fraudulently voted for again. But yeah, I'm not keen on the whole thing. It's all a bit dour. Right. Interesting. I just wanted to show you this from David Schwartz as well. So he said, so this is about a family of wild boars organized a cage breakout. He's clearly saying breakout, isn't he? Of 2 piglets. That is interesting. Which 2 do we think, guys? XDC, XRP, XLM? Are we sure this wasn't just a scene from Okja? Now, to save me playing it, I've looked up the film Okja, looked at the preview, and it's all about some sort of like elephant that is cheaper, more sustainable, and better for the environment. Does that sound like anything you know? Yes, I do think it sounds just like XRP. So he's saying there's going to be a big breakout of pigs, and he loves the pigs. I mean, why is XRP a pig? Can anybody tell me why XRP is the pig? And that's right, Dwight. Yeah, derivatives, everything, data, the lot. Yeah, anybody good with meat? Anybody tell me why the pigs? Any idea? Because I haven't figured out the pigs yet. But what was interesting, I had a reply from Adventure Bears the other day. Is Pseudo, who said that a brisket was like, a good cut of meat, but it's the actual separation of the muscle to the fat is where you get your goodies. Now, separation, we've heard that said before with regard to XRP. When it separates from the market, we are going to be in good times. And the person who said that was Blockchain Backer. He said it in his live stream. No, it was one before his live stream, I think, or one after. He was saying, hey guys, yeah, my wife said, I should do a barbecue and get some brisket, something like that. So that was interesting. Also interesting, I'd also heard the phrase brisket in an Amazon series called Little Fires Everywhere with Reese Witherspoon. And notice she was someone who shilled Ethereum on the same day. We find her here at Reese Witherspoon. There she is, 5 fingers. I doubt. Oh, it's 2nd of September. I'm pretty sure it was the 1st. Oh, look at that. 9/19. I thought it was the 1st. It was the 2nd. I just bought my first ETH. Let's do this, crypto Twitter. Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did. So we're getting the FUD. We are getting the FUD. We've got some FUD tomorrow with the Bitcoin thing. What's his name? I've forgotten his name. Anyway, I think you've all seen it. The Bitcoin FUD is going to be continuing tomorrow. Everyone in El Salvador has got to buy 30 quid's worth. And obviously, usually you would expect Bitcoin to dump as a result. But looking at Blockchain Backer's predictions tonight, he was showing how the chart was mirroring to an absolute T some other time. So you never know. But the reset, it's got to be near, isn't it? If you're shilling Bitcoin right at the end, it's got to be near. Let's see what Mr. Bitboy says. He's still giving away ETH. Of course he is. Give away something that's rubbish, just not worth anything. The fees on ETH are ridiculous, right? What's this then? Winners for... Is this just continuation of the FUD, isn't it? Ah, yes, this was it. It begins tomorrow. Bitcoin El Salvador. I think it begins tomorrow. So it begins. It means something else, but Bitcoin, obviously, we know what it begins tomorrow means, but yeah. El Salvador, having fun tomorrow. What time did he tweet that? 8/20/21, 8/6 maybe. Okay, I see we're getting less and less people interested in this. Well, I won't keep it going for too long. just pop back to here. I'm trying to think of a few other things I wanted to talk about that I found interesting. Did I do the bearable guy thing? Ah, no, let's look for bearable guy. Let's look for bearable guy. Where are you? Oh, yeah, what it... Ah, yes, that one. We've got to do it. Aluminum monkeys festering. Aluminum, he spelt wrong. He missed out on I. So you've got the A, 1. The I, he missed out 9. And then monkeys, 1, 3. Takes you to 1913. I'm going to Google the word festering. I wonder if it's just more of a description of the result. But basically 1913 takes us back to this relevance here. Simple goal of making XRP the world's reserve digital currency. Now what do we get from that? Well, what happened in 1913? There's the other tweet that I need. Let's just go and find you. 1913. What happened? I'll show you. Where are you? Federal Reserve. Let's just do it. Control F. Federal. Nope, there's got to be another one. December, wasn't it? There it is. Federal Reserve System is created as a central banking system of the United States. 1913, guys. There are no coincidences. If we look for the name Nixon as well. Here he is, born 9th of January. 9th of January, the same year. What did he do in 1971? He removed the gold standard. 9th of January, that's interesting actually. Let me look for federal again. How many days away from the end of the year was that? It was 9 days. So 9 days at the start of the year, Nixon was born. 9 days at the end of the year, Federal Reserve System. God, they like their timings, don't they? How bizarre. Hey Scorpio, what year in the Jewish calendar are we coming in? All I know is it sums up to 22. Yeah, it was very similar to 589. Is actually 5. I think it was 5-2. Let me look for it. Let me just get the answer for you. It was like something like, yeah, Jewish year 2021. Yeah, that was it. 5782. 5782. Which is pretty much 589. If you add the 7 and 2 together, you get 589 as well. But that's a little bit more spurious to me. But nevertheless, could be there. But I think better the other 589 reference we found earlier was more to the point. But yeah, so going back to the Federal Reserve, clearly the Federal Reserve is going to be smashed down. So 9 days, is that relevant? 9 days before the end? 9 days before? Let's find out when Nixon removed it. 23rd of December, which is the 5th of the 12th. Which year? 1913. Interesting. 13. Could that be our date of? Yeah. Well, certainly I've been looking at 13 being a date. Pigs root around and in the soil and find truffles that are very expensive. Year of the pig. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the year of the pig does represent wealth. Yeah, I've seen that before. They find truffles. Good skills. I like it. 3 little pigs. They huff and puff and blow your house down, says Dwight. Yet in the brick house, the castle, the wolf cannot blow their house down. Beautiful, Dwight. Love it. Skills. I love that gif. I love that gif. But I'm just going to quickly figure out Nixon. So we've seen 13. We've seen 9, 23. Let's just quickly look for 1971 gold standard Nixon. Nixon's ends convertibility. And when was that? August 1971. Which day, please? Which day? Bretton Woods. They're not going to tell us the day. Let me just go back and I'll just find the answer here. Nobody wants to tell us the actual day. Does it really matter? There it is. August the 15th. Okay. August the 15th. 6-8. Any relevance? What do you think? What do you guys think? Try September. 1971 was the year of the pig as well, was it? Oh, the coincidences. They're just wonderful, aren't they? Nice one. See, this is teamwork. I love it. Get that reaction for it. I'll tell you what I did like, though. I don't know if any of you have seen this today. The final countdown is what the bearable guy 123 has put on his snowballs. If you go to his post, you see on the top of his timeline, here is the note. Unbelievable. It's the final countdown. But he hasn't included the third part, which maybe he doesn't need to, for whatever reason. Or maybe he will. Maybe tomorrow he'll update it, and the final part will be here. But look, you got 5 snowballs. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 snowballs, and then 9 snowballs. 5, 8, 9. XRP is the snowball. We are gathering momentum. Blimey. Guys, are we seriously that close? Are we seriously that close? September 9, 8 being the day, 5th being the year 2021. Wow. I always thought it was going to be... What did I think? Did I think the 22nd of September? I'm not sure what... I don't know if I said the 8th. I don't think I was ever saying the 8th. But as things went on, it was definitely a number I kept seeing. But I tell you what, this community, just the things we keep finding. My word. Scorpio Longworth, welcome, buddy. A lot of volcano symbolism appearing out there. Must be the final countdown. Sudden explosion and red down bloodbath. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Wow. Guys, what do you think in terms of literally putting every penny, including the kitchen sink, into your investments right now? Are you that confident? Are you that confident we're going to be smashing it? Because it would make sense, wouldn't it? It would literally make sense to put every penny, you know, literally empty your kids' piggy banks, sell all your old trainers, sell your car, put it in. The only thing is, I'm not sure how much XRP, if it goes to 1,000, which is what Bubba Cugs has been saying all this time. And in fact, let's have a look at the wee fellow after we do this. So Riddles here is a very confident person, thinks he's got it nailed on the head, and to be honest, he's been right, because if we all think it's going to happen, then he is too. Yeah, I'm in the boat name ledger as well. Absolutely, it's all in the ledger. But do we sell out, or do we wait for the kind of clarity that will allow us to spend it, so we haven't got the tax implication isn't so bad? This was another thing interesting from Bubba Cugs. He did 13.9. This is, guys, a viral HIV viral drug. I noticed somebody had told me. It says 13. Does it say 9? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does say 13.9. Maybe that's the end. Yeah, that's the sunshine that day, isn't it? Clearly, 5 days of chaos, or wherever it's going to take us, straight over the 9/11 period. But yeah, 13.9 was also the when I first looked at the aluminium festering monkeys. You know, 13.9 is right there to be seen in that decode, as well as 911. Depending on how you decode all the numbers, it's all there. I mean, there's lots of gold in September. Could it have been that simple? Could, just wait till September? Could it have been? Take out the 1 and the 9. Why would you take out the 1? I don't know. I don't know this particular decode, but yeah, it's interesting. I've never understood any of these decodes, but nevertheless, I think just having XRP is more than enough. May, clarity spotlight. July, rocky roads ahead. August, road ending soon. September to December, nothing but green. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it was clear his timeline. To me, let's look for the guy now. Give him a bit of relevance. He has been quite a Marmite character, in amongst everything. What are you guys saying? 13.9 is Happy Monday. Yes, that's right. It is Happy Monday. You are spot on. There's his fireworks. Now, what city is this? Interesting. Ice is 9. Ice 9? What's the Ice 9 about, Scorpio? I don't quite get what you mean. Let's have a look at this. Beautiful fireworks. Awesomeness. Big one in the middle. 2 supporting. Interesting. So I was waiting for I don't know why, some news on Big Ben, but then I learnt that Big Ben is just the name of the bell today, and actually the tower is the Elizabeth Tower, which is I keep hearing things about the Queen as well. But yeah, it was obvious his timeline was never going to be till February next year, because I just thought, what, a month for every single one of these? It just didn't seem right. I actually always, for a while, thought this would be 7, 8, and I was right. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 was my decode. I got sidetracked last weekend thinking we were literally for yesterday. Joe Rogan, someone posted in Savage's Discord that the Joe Rogan thing, and it was like, oh wow, that seems so relevant, and I got distracted and told everyone I know that we're bloody crashing this weekend just gone, and it didn't happen. But we all took money out of the market. Of course, everything's gone up a little bit since. I'm back in. I need to convince them to get back in because it's clear. But yeah, it's so easy to get distracted. Such a shame. I should have stuck to my original convictions, knowing that this was the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Unlocking value on the 10th in Trezor. And then all the money. That means all the money, doesn't it, basically? It's not any particular currency. Well, they are particular currencies. You've got the euro, the dollar, the yen, and the pound. But it's just all the money. 7th is the day of XRP creation, or the things get going. So that's tomorrow. Tick. Could that also mean power? A white heavy check mark. Like, we're obviously thinking power is going to go down. Tick. I don't know. 8 is obviously the day. Infinite wealth. Scales. So that's the gold standard right there. Scales is nothing else. Not lawsuit. Unless it is lawsuit as well. But to me, those scales mean the gold standard. And I'll show you why if you hadn't already seen. 2021 gold standard. No, I don't want football. Nobody wants football these days. Coin. If you haven't seen it, here is the Royal Mint. Come on. There it is. Look at those scales. Leveling the playing field. Gold standard 2021. It's definitely happening this year, the gold. So if gold's happening, you know XRP's happening. 100%. 100%. ICE 9, a period of time where all bank accounts freezed and not accessible. Oh, really? Oh, hell. Wow. Good shout. Transition period from chaos to order. I did actually see a report about, I think it's Indian banks that have already decided they were closing from the, I think it was the 8th. Damn. 8th to 23rd. They were literally telling us. Oh my god. They know what's coming. They're like, see you later. We're closing. Let me look at this. ICE 9. Oops. ICE 9. Water? No. Let me do finance. ICE 9. Finance. The elites are going to freeze and seize you. Wow. What the hell? Steamit.com. What is the ICE 9 plan? ICE 9 by Jim Richards refers to a hypothetical scenario for a future financial crisis. Yeah, of course. You know these guys, they love talking about hypothetical scenarios. They just love it. Where your bank account is frozen by the government, probably for 3 or 4 months. Oh my god. How many did you say? Well, they're not accessible. Jeez. While the world transitions to SDRs. Holy hell. And we were just talking about SDRs recently, weren't we? AKA World Money. They're releasing, what was it, 850 billion of SDRs, or it was 850 million, something like that. Jeez. 4 to 5 months that would take us back into January, in which maybe his timeline would be true then, Bubba, if we're doing 4 to 5 months. Oh damn. Lock. Oh, hold on. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Are they unlocking value, or are they locking the banks? They're locking value, if from what you're telling me. Banknote with a pound, they're locking all its value. You cannot get to it until February 22. Jeez, man. When did they do it before? Oh my god, that is literally just nailed that on the... Dude, this is why I needed you here. And this is exactly why I need you guys here. Wow. Holy hell. When they say, when Dan Penner says, you have got, oh my god, we have got 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 3 days to prepare. I mean, I've got some preparation, but 5 months? Are you having a joke? What are they going to do with us all? This is how, I've said it for a long time, this is how they get us on UBI. Alright, don't worry guys. Here comes the UBI. Jeez, they can't do that. Can they? What do you think they did this before? What was it, Dwight? Do you know what it was called? Do you know when it happened? Hopefully you're researching. In the meantime, do you think our XRP is going to be accessible, or just stuck on a ledger for like 5 months? Man, they're going to make crypto irrelevant, aren't they? And we're going to suffer and sweat and wait for 5 months, wondering if our crypto is going to be relevant at the end of it. Damn, man. Yeah, I was anticipating some crazy ass theories, but blimey, has to be fast to seem in control, and to seem in control, they need something that ruins it all, don't they? They need something. They need an event, and of course a comprehensive cyber attack would do that, right? What about an alien invasion, as Mulder says? What do we think? Because it's not a Friday, is it? What day would be Friday? So, are we Monday, Tuesday now? We're Tuesday now. So Tuesday the 7th is the green tick. 8th, 9th. Sorry, hold on. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, fuck. Friday. Friday is the day they lock it all down. A comprehensive cyber attack, maybe Friday. Just like Mulder says. Dang. In which case, could it maybe not be 4 or 5 months? I mean, how on earth are we going to survive for 4 or 5 months? That's just crazy. Could it be? What was I talking about earlier? The UFC guy who was saying, I started to feel unwell on Saturday night. Of course, it was COVID. By Sunday, it was confirmed COVID. I threw the kitchen sink at it, and then by Wednesday, I was fine. Could it just be 5 days? What do you reckon? We will ride Konami as it was pictured in the Simpsons episode. Konami? Can you send me a link to that, buddy? Can you... You can probably send a link on live chat, maybe? Konami. As it was pictured in the Simpsons episode. I would love to see that Simpsons episode now, and I'll play it for you guys. No worries. I'm not worried about copyright at all. So, Christ, what a revelation. Unbelievable. Guys, wake the bloody sheeps up. Sheeps? No. Come on, you can't pluralize sheeps. Sheep. It just doesn't pluralize. You can have horses, you can't have sheeps. Right, okay. My God. My God. Where else are we? This was interesting. Sleight of hand. You look this way, they move that way. Distractions are their art of magic. Systems can change right before your eyes, and if you don't see it, you're left on the back foot. Interesting. 9-6. Distractions 906. Deceptions 9-6. 9-6. That was yesterday, but it's all relevant, isn't it? Interesting. Old Val Jester. Some of you have probably followed him along the way. It's like a fire in my bones. If you truly understand, what's taking place, then you know XRP is something to hold post-collapse. It's a currency. This isn't meant to be sold. You know what? Now, I think everybody's been wondering, are they going to shake us out? And I came to the opinion of no, they're not, because I'm guessing a lot of you here, you're a part of the Awakened crew, and well, there's only 6 of you. But thanks for you 6 being 6 including me, probably 5 of you. And actually, it was this guy that woke me up. There was someone in his feed, and he was talking about different, like flat Earth and all kind of crazy stuff back then. And I mean, I've watched Ewar Anon. I don't know if you've watched him. I'm not saying I believe everything I see, but it's incredible. Like the if you, yeah, just Ewar Anon blows your mind. Even though I've had a science guy talk to me all about it, he still thinks it's rubbish, but he believes in NASA. So I can't take away anything he says seriously. But yeah, Val has I have a lot to thank for Val. There were people on his thread. Led me down the path of the fall of Kabul, which is a really cool documentary by by a couple of Dutch girls. Really good. If you haven't seen that, look for that on BitChute. Very interesting. Look what he holds in his hands. Right. Do you reckon I can Google Ride Konami on if I go on here, Simpsons Ride Konami? No, it ain't happening. Did you mean Konami? Konami, as it was pictured. We will ride Konami. I don't know. See what it says. Simpsons. Maybe. Oh, it's a ride. Okay, let's have a look. Are we looking at the right thing, dude? What's this? This is not Simpsons.
Ride! Why, I'm in the best shape I've ever...
Oh, hang on. Let me go back.
All the ground.
Oh, what did I just
Whilst
click?
not as
Come
big
on.
and complicated.
Guys.
This is where we make all the wonder
Did
and
you? Why can't I see it?
that fuels our park.
Can't see the link at all.
Hurry, like this.
Why can't I see the link?
Krusty, is this a nuclear reactor?
Okay, let me see if I go here, if I can see your link. Let's have a look. Nope. I can't see the link. Okay. 1929, they froze all bank accounts and stole all their money. In 2008, $5 trillion in pensions, 401s, savings, bonds disappeared. In 2008? I need to look into this more. Right in Google Simpsons crypto. Okay. Yeah, we still had some. Gonna sneeze. Oh, held it back. Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, my wife and I, we still had some cash in bonds, in the old. What kind of bonds are they? Oh, it doesn't matter. Sounds like they're gone. This was just in the USA. 8 million lost their jobs and 6 million lost their homes. See, I wonder if they... I wonder, buddy, if they're going to need to do it quite so harshly. I think COVID has been their vehicle to do this without anybody getting the blame in the government. So they're going to say, right, well, unfortunately, we can't afford to pay you your furlough money or your whatever you get in America. So unfortunately, you're all going to now lose your jobs. Well, you didn't have jobs, but you're going to lose your income support. You're going to lose your homes. We're going to be repossessed, and people are going to be homeless. And probably, this is probably going to last 12 months. So the end of the Shemitah, where they save the day and go, here you go, but don't worry. Here's UBI. We've figured it all out. Don't worry. Here you go. Life is good. You'll never want for anything. But it's okay. You've got a regular income, guys. Don't worry. Social ID linked to data back. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of... Yeah, I saw you in support of those. I'm not sure. It doesn't make sense, a lot of it, especially the way they're doing it. Doesn't make sense, but we're not going to talk about that here. Everyone's got their own views, and I praise anyone to do as they wish with their body and their lives. Who knows? Verdict out. I just don't like the method. Don't like the way they're implementing yeah. I mean, the way they're being implemented, whether they're safe or not. And I had a reaction to my first one, as did my wife, and we decided not to get the second one, and that was our choice. And since that time, we've been awoken. And we decided not to. Looked at all the there is a lot of FUD. There's just as much FUD on that as there is in the crypto market, and whether it's going to be necessary, who knows? And it probably will be. But the demographic of different people across the world who haven't got it is an interesting statistic as well. So it does make you wonder. But when I have an IQ over 100, I can advise others. Yes, if you catch it, you did not get a vaccine, you'll be in bad condition. Yeah. Anyway, I appreciate you got strong views on that, buddy. Loads of people have. But you will find a lot of the XRP Awaken community, a lot of them are anti-vaxxers, which is interesting. Who knows why? But another thing I found about the Awakened community was, do any of you feel like the information that we've been stumbled across this year has been so obvious that we've awoken for a reason? Like, I don't know, to be the future people, the future millionaires, to, make the difference in the future. That's kind of like, if XRP really does flip to 4 digits, like they say, and it sounds ridiculous, but I could see actually how it could get there. If that happens, we are the future, and they've awakened so many of us. I find that interesting. Yeah, that's true. 1894. I think a similar thing happened with the polio vaccine as well. There were reports of I saw video footage of loads of kids in India, especially, all with like leg braces. It really affected their legs. Whether that was all FUD as well, I don't know. But there's definitely a massive link between crypto, vaccines, Event 201. I mean, Event 201 literally means Event 21. This year, everything that happened in 2020 was created in order to make this happen. So, I mean, Dwight, I don't know how you feel about that, but to me, it's very, very clear. Event 201, which is the simulation back in October 2019 for Corona, led us into lockdown on the 11th of March. And to me, that was by design to crash the economy now in the way that they are planning to do so. They needed an excuse. They got it, and now they're going to crash it, like you guys have said. Yeah, they control it all. Well, no, but the thing is that it's a system of control on both sides. They've always funded the war on both sides, and yeah, I do doubt. I can see very clearly the TRUMP against the buy. Then that's all a big farce created by the same people, and they're all puppets. I can't see anything different than that. I'd like to think there is a savior, but honestly, you're telling me that none of them knew that this fraud was going to happen? Yeah, of course they did. It's perfectly placed in time for the creation of the XRPL to come along and be the future voting system. It's just obvious. Try browse Thay. Oh, anyway, what did you want me to look for? The video, didn't you? So, Simpsons Crypto. I'll get back to that in a second. Simpsons Crypto. Let's go down. Yeah, Adrian, I definitely feel that they've awoken a portion of us, and we are the ones that will be, well, not all of us, because there's plenty of awoken people that are not in crypto, but certainly the XRP people, we are. I mean, maybe it's one of those things they need new enemies, and that will be those. I don't know. Yeah, we're bored of these enemies. Let's create a load of new millionaires, and they can be the they can be the new force, the new Luke Skywalkers of the world. Send it on Twitter. Okay, buddy. Let's have a look. Well, so they released the virus on purpose. Yes. So if they released the virus on purpose, then there could be nefarious reason for the vaccines. I've seen a lot of them. I'm not saying there is, but there could be. GME and AMC, the market crash is common knowledge. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, Google. Yeah, cool. I'll wait for it, buddy. Oh, hello. 24 minutes ago, David Schwartz. No. Google, go away. What is he saying here? Trees? Let's zoom in. Some numbers on the wall. 8. 8. 8? Is that an 8 or lots of B's? Could be 888. Lots of trees. Long green. Long branches, very long branches, lots of green, Interesting. What do you guys think of that? See what time he posted. 12:08 a.m. I don't know where in the world he is, but let's imagine he's in New York. That would be still the 6th of September at 19:08 hours. Understated, but yeah, lots of green. I think you guys are right. Someone here who Troy thinks that's the black swan. Yeah, Val looks like an 8088 on the side of the right. Very interesting. He's in Hawaii. Okay. So many people. I don't know what you mean, man. The banyan, also spelled banyan, is a fig that begins life as an epiphyte. I don't know if that's the right way to say that. A plant that grows on another plant when its seed germinates in a crack or crevice. Interesting. Interesting. He's always got about 10 meanings, isn't he? Not seeing much else there. Ah, good man. Oh, this scene. What were you highlighting? Because I remember this is the scene he gives the ledger over to Alice to pay. Is that what you were meaning? That particular scene? Because I know you got the Freemasons symbol in the back there. Her name was April, or was it Alice? April. I think it was April. You had some X's on. Yeah, look, you got some X's on the suits. I remember this Decoded. This was interesting. And then yeah, he gets out a ledger and pays her. So yeah, I mean, I know long-term ledger's going to be fine. I'm just wondering if we're going to be able to access that in the shorter term, or if we're going to have to suffer for 4 or 5 months. Who knows? Yeah. I do wonder if that Joe Rogan video, I don't know if any of you have seen it. I have to see if I can find it. Oh, hang on. What's Bubba saying? Thank you for that, by the way. Light her up. Interesting. We saw the lightning earlier, didn't we? Now we're seeing the trees. Gosh, we are close, aren't we? What's all this then? There's a needle. I was saying on here the other day, I was watching Paw Patrol movie with my kids, and there was this needle that got this like tower that looked pretty much like that. It got destroyed by bad weather. There's like a bad weather machine, and then it was the Paw Patrol pup called Sky, who's got the propeller on her dog tag, and the propeller, of course, as we know, looks like the ripple symbol, and so is the dog with the ripple symbol that saved the day. I did find that quite funny watching. I didn't expect to go to Paw Patrol and be like, heavy into symbolism and everything else. Very, very intriguing. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Interesting. Light her up. Light the tree of life. Let it go. Awesome. I don't know if there was one more thing I just wanted to talk about on my thing. Sorry for scrolling so fast. Was there anything else? Yeah, we talked about the new reserve digital currency. We talked about that. We're almost there, says Blockchain Backer. He has been very relevant in this market. Very, very relevant. So many people out and about. Money is irrelevant. Making humanity wake up is more important. That's really interesting. Really interesting. Considering your stance on what we were talking about before.
In a humanity doomed to never learn from its mistakes, I don't ask for help. I am the help. My will is my promise and my will is so. That none of you could ever understand it, until the dull thudding solitude of my heart has echoed its final time in the chambers that each one of you built for yourselves. Interesting. Well, I didn't see that before. I'm going to look at that later. That is 16 minutes long, and we're not going to do that now. The sun was shining. You guys ever wonder why the sun shines on certain days of the week or certain times of the year? Yeah, I do too. Lockdown, when that hit, I had the most beautiful sunshine for about 6 weeks, and that is unheard of in the UK. It's usually just a disgusting grey blanket of cloud. But there you go. We've covered that. Yeah, that's another one. Buy physical gold. So this is just a final reminder, anybody listening, buy physical gold and silver. You don't have long now. I think it might be too late based on what we've discussed on here. I'll quickly go over the timeline again before I finish off for anybody just joining at the end. But buy physical gold and silver. Hoard your XRP on a ledger now.
Ignore crazy market action this week. Yeah, I thought it was going to be time to rotate. That's what Blockchain Backer was getting on about. He's like, yeah, everything's going to be rotating. I thought that would be a last opportunity, but maybe not. It looks like we are far closer to the end. So yeah, just getting back over the date. Saw some scary words on here. So just yeah, everything that has been said equates back to Mr. Poole. Banks are not safe. So if you research ICE 9 finance, you know that they're going to close our banks and we're going to have no money. XRP is the daddy, and it's going to boom any day now. And it looks like the timeline is the 7th, where Rosh Hashanah starts, or is the middle of, should I say, where we get a little confirmation tick. 8th is the day that something happened. Infinity happens. What day is the breach on this one? Did you say, Dwight? You did say your. In fact, for the guys, let me find your pull post. Am I going to be able to find your pull post in amongst everything? Oh, hang on. Let me just look. Blockchain Backer. Giant moment for Bitcoin as the 702 nears. Retail plans to buy it there. Is that it? No. You must have said something recently. Did you like something? Reputation stored is fire. Nope. Okay, nothing relevant there. Okay, he's definitely one to listen to. And of course, what's he said? The changes Riddlers are making to their account today is for the events to occur on the same dates, this time next year. That's what future proofs past means. Nobody's figured this out yet. You still have 1 year to go. What do you think, guys? We still have 1 year to go. (2022). Participants go live with ISO 2022 on a like-for-like basis. I must admit, I've seen this before, but you know when you fall into the trap of riddles and goodness knows what is there. Most of the time he lies. Occasionally he tells the truth. He's been wrong for years, and he's now saying it is in the future. You really think he's been wrong for years? Because from what I've seen, I kind of find him quite compelling, arrogantly in the know, if that makes sense. Unless he's lying, unless they're bringing it forward. I mean, another year. Well, if you think about it, what hasn't happened is we haven't had the moment where people have no money, where they're going, I can't actually afford to live here because, well, you know, I've got no money, but because everybody's still getting the payments, so we're not at panic stations yet. So I could kind of see that and understand that. And also, 7-year Shemitah, the worst event, happens on the 7th year. We're on the 6th right now. There's another thing that, and I know events do happen on this 6th year, the first year of the Shemitah, but the worst event happens on the 7th, from what I can tell looking at the patterns. So it was a document produced for Deloitte years ago. He has said it has been going to moon for years, and now it says it's not going to moon. So to be honest, I'm not going to say I believe him, because it's just worthy. You know, if this doesn't pan out in the next few days, who knows? But all I know is BitBoy has enacted a reset moment. Blockchain Backer has shown us a reset moment. There's been other reset posts, and Joel Schwartz has been 911ing like crazy. Mention of virus that would probably be the final nail in the coffin for right now to kill off the economy as we see it. And then it just remains to be seen what on earth will happen in 2022, because that what's coming already sounds horrendous. I think we're going to leave it there, guys. You have been amazing. Thank you so much. I am around tomorrow night, so if we still have internet, I might pop back on and see what the latest information is, see where XRP price is, and go from there. Yeah, I am around. Where is XRP right now? 141, hasn't deviated, unless, let's do a refresh. Maybe it hasn't refreshed. That's Bitcoin. That's no good. Actually, what is Bitcoin right now? Well, it's pushing. Yeah, it's getting up there, isn't it? They're getting up there before XRP. Let's have a quick look to the dollar. We finished tonight. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't gone far. Okay, in fact, it looks like it's probably come down. 138. Great, awesome. Okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow night. Because I tell you what, if this is the moment, we might as well be live doing it. Thanks very much, guys. All the very best. And let me just finally finish on what you're saying on the comments, because it would be rude not to, considering there's only a few of you here. Everything is a riddle, nothing's literal. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, everything are two. Thank you. Oh, great. Thanks, Crypto Kush. Thanks, Scorpio. Thanks, Dwight. You guys and Adrian, you guys have been fantastic. We're fine until the 9th for internet. Bye, bro. Cool. Awesome. That was successful. Enjoyed that very much. Cheers now. How do we stop it? This one.